We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Garrett Cole gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
First pitch, 7-11.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission. To lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
258 the average to begin play. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brock Holt, the second out of the opening frame. And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, Dero, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score.
Behind 0-2 now. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, who comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Here comes the first pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He hit over 450 last month. Nobody could figure out how to get him out, and I'm telling you, he's not cooling down. He's the guy I'm watching.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Donovan Casey. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The set and the 1-1. Line toward right center. And a base hit is the run coming to score.
RBI.
It's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Ready now, Nolan Arenado, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready. Here's the first offering. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
One and one. His career line against Garrett Cole. The pitchers owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Casey arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Eric Sogard. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and the RBI count at 35. 1 strike now from Cole. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, Cody Hosey, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. So far this year against Southpaws, Hosey brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Garrett Cole, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two out with the man at first. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. Dodgers leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. And that's a special home run. Justin Smoke continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Jesus. What? I didn't know I still had this one. Let's just go edit.
Into the box, Eric Lauer. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No outs, nobody on. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Brock Holt now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Gio Urshela.
The second baseman,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. To smoke at first, and they get them both.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Donovan Casey. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Yelich is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
The right fielder,
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Hiura can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hard on the ground towards short and into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Nope.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The left fielder, number 24,
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
One strike now from Cole. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So digging in now, Eric Sogard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Sogard manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The set and the 1-2. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through into center field. Base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Justin Smoke now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Comes set, the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
1 ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The first baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
Part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
In now, Cody Hosey. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Keane is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Striding in, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and one.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. One and two. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, Eric Lauer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ball 1. One and two to the Brewers pitcher. Drilled on the ground to short. Story scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Two and 0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Brock Holt will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a full count to Kane, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in now, Brock Holt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Holt hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swings through it for strike number 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Captain Hura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying. And I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Narvaez, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So here's Avisail Garcia, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him, and he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, Nero, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Dodgers 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Short, hit hard. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Number 29.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Behind 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, his side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Into the box now, Eric Sogard. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Victor Gonzalez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
For the Dodgers, number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
And now pitch on the way. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Swing and a liner. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Justin Smoke will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Eric Lauer shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. You're going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit to short. Story plays it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brewers strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Donovan Casey. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Yelich is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate, Trevor Story. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. A big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 4-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This one's flared out toward left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. At the plate, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A little Quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Lined hard toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Keston Hiura. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
3-0 to him now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1 the count. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Stepping Smith. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Garcia at the track, the wall. Go crazy, folks, go crazy. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Miguel Sano will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. On, he pops it up. Garcia coming on, but he can't get there, and the hit parade continues. So the move to bat for the pitcher pays off that time, and now it's back to the top of the order with nobody out.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Ray Black takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Quick check on that time run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, Gio Urshela. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Yelich on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in safely at third as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Donovan Casey. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Brent Suter takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's Nolan Arenado, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. I'm set with the 0-1. In there, now the throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sharp ground ball to third. Sogard is there. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. LA's on top 6-4. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eric Sogard. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So The switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Ryan Braun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Braun has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Lorenzo Cain, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Gloved by Arenado, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding in, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Smoke backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Cody Hosey. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Yelich. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Will Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Zach McKinstry will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 73.
Runners going. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 6-4. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now to the plate, Brock Holt. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
No balls and 1 strike. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that misses 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Milwaukee, good night.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Los Angeles Dodgers put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Victor Gonzalez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Roberto Osuna records the save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, on time, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 6-4. The San Francisco Giants swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 5-3. The Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they sent their crowd home happy in extra innings with a walk-off win against the Twins, 5-4. Charlie Blackmon touched home 3 different times in the game as the Rockies defeated Miami 6-0. Robert Stock got win number 1 on the year, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 3-2. Eloy Jimenez plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the White Sox to a victory over their Windy City rival Cubs 9-7. They now have 5 straight wins. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. Hyunjin Ryu collected the victory in his 12th win, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 6-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Seattle Mariners launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-4. Charlie Morton earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, leading Tampa Bay to a win over Kansas City 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Stros sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.